Dear Michelle, I'd like to tell you about my village, Kopeyia, and the new school that we are developing. Kopeyia is a rural village in the Volta region in the southern part of Ghana, West Africa. We are all farmers. We mostly grow corn, cassava, and coconut. We don't have electricity or running water. We did not really know what a school was or what it would bring, but the elders know that they wanted one. In fact, our village had been trying to get a school started for 40 years, but never had the economic ability to do it. Then, Robert Levin, an American musician, came to Kopeyia to study our traditional drumming, dancing and singing with Godwin Agbeli, a Kopeyia native who is a renowned musician. We kids loved to be with Robert, and we were with him all the time, and he enjoyed being with us too. When he asked us why we were not at school, I told him that there was no school in the village, so he approached the elders of the village and suggested that if they wanted to try to start a school, he would be willing to try to get support in the US in the form of books, clothes, and money for construction of a building. We started the school knowing that Robert was behind us. We put up a temporary shade structure made from palm leaves, and on October 10, 1988, our school opened with 2 literate villagers teaching 80 kids. We wrote to Robert in the US, and we know he was encouraged by our initiatives and effort because we received our first funds and supplies soon after. One of the elders, Kokuga Tenge, was inspired by the American generosity and contributed 10 acres of land on which we could set up the school. We cleared away the tall grass and began construction of our first permanent building. The whole village showed its enthusiasm by participating in voluntary communal labor. Godwin approached the Ghana Education Service to help, and they agreed to place a teacher in every classroom that we will complete.
Dear Cordzo, my 8th grade teacher, Bob Lowy, is friends with Robert. He invited Robert to visit our class to talk to us about Ghana. He told us of his friendship with you, and he asked us to help with the school project. We decided to try to collect books so that you could start a school library and to gather clothes so that you could have something nice to wear to school. It's great to be your pen pal, and I feel good knowing that I could help you make a difference in your village. I'm proud that Bloomfield Middle School is the first to be your sister school.
Hi, my name is Jamie, and I'm glad that we're raising money to help people in Africa go to school and get a better education.
Hi, my name is April, and I'm really glad that you guys are going to be able to go to school and get good books and everything for your tribe.
Hi, I'm Edza Raymond, and I hope I get to meet one of you guys that I wrote.
Hi, my name is Ricardo Gomez, and I hope that you enjoy all of our letters.
My name is Brian Richardson. I'm really glad that you guys are going to school over there. Hope you learn as much as we do. It's kind of fun going to school.
Dear Michelle, I'm very excited because the roof on the school is almost finished. Now we won't have to carry our desk, tables, and chairs to school every day from the other side of the village as we've been doing. Now, when it rains, we won't have to run home and interrupt classes. Our teachers follow the Ghanaian national curriculum, so we are learning to read and write in Ewe, our mother tongue, and in English, Ghana's official language. We are also learning math, science, history, cultural studies, and life skills. I'm happy to be in school every day. I'm learning more about my own community and about the world too. I never imagined that I've been traveling to other villages to play soccer matches against other schools, or that I would have friends in the US. I think that some of the adults are afraid that we get smarter than they are because some of them are going to school at night. Maybe they see we are all having a good time at school and they want to try it too. In fact, I should thank you and your classmates for sending lanterns for the adults to use at night in the school. We are so happy that you are helping us, that we named our school the Kopeyia Bloomfield Local Authority Primary School.
Dear Quodzo, Mr. Lowy just got back from his trip to Kopeyia with Robert, and he showed us video of your performance at the school's official opening ceremony. You are amazing dancers. When I tell my friends about you and what your whole community has done, It makes them want to help too. It's great that you named your library in honor of Anne M. Martin. I love to read her books. She writes about kids helping their communities. She came to our school to encourage us to read more and praise us for our part in supporting the Kopeyia school. It's exciting to be involved in the same project as Anne Martin. It seems like your school is becoming firmly established. I can see how. You are so enthusiastic and organized.
There must be more Americans helping us now, because we were able to build our second school building in just 1 year. We recently received a huge shipment of clothing donated by the people at Kmart, which reached everyone in the village. Also, Swiss Air regularly donates cargo space for many of the books, school supplies, and first aid items that we receive from the US. My friends and I have been getting letters from other schools too. Our English is getting better from reading and writing all these letters.
My friend, my pen pal,
Yeah.
she wrote to me about her school, and then also she talked to me about a certain disease that that's often killing around the world. Yeah, it is known as AIDS. Yeah, and then she talked to me that the AIDS is a very bad sickness, disease, and it kills the people, and there's no medicine. They have no medicine for it. There's no medicine for it. So she again asked me that. She again asked me that whether I have a girlfriend or not. But now I haven't. She thinks that I have a girlfriend, so she posted me a countdown. Yeah, how to protect me from the disease, and she wants me to write back. That's the lesson that I learned from her.
I'm getting the idea that there are many nationalities in the US. In Ghana, we have more than 50 ethnic groups who speak different languages and have different customs. Now, I can speak to them in English like I did in the market the other day. So I am even learning more about my community in Ghana. The more we learn, the more we see we need to do. Our school population is now up to 500 students and still growing. We need more classrooms, teacher accommodations, a water tank, a school nurse and clinic, toilet facilities, and so on. We are grateful for all the assistance we are receiving from the US, and we are trying to establish ways to generate money ourselves so we can maintain and develop the school. We can try to start cottage industries like weaving, fish farming, poultry farming, and rabbitry. My cousin laid the cornerstone for the third school building, which will be used for 7th, 8th, and 9th graders.
Robert has been visiting our class every year, and this year he taught us one of your traditional dances called Gahu. He told us that your school's cultural troupe won an inter-schools competition doing that same piece, and how that won you the honor to perform for the President of Ghana. I bet your whole village was very proud.
Godwin Agbeli is the one who trained us to perform our special rendition of Gaho. He leads us in so many ways, especially in organizing our community to build the school. He sets a strong example for us to work hard to bring development to Kopeyia. We just completed a water tank on the school compound which collects rainwater. This is now the best source of water in the entire village.
I am participating in the Kopeyia Library program, which is tutoring project where we older students who are doing well in the school work one-on-one with the youngest students who are having difficulties in their classes. We are directed by Robin Walker, a friend of Robert's who is visiting from the US.
Education has a different importance for different people. And I think for this village, I think what the school has brought hasn't just been, English or learning how to write. But I think what the main thing that it's brought is ambition. All of a sudden now, everybody's ambitious. It's not that you weren't before.
Yes.
You just didn't know that you were supposed to be. You didn't know that you could be, right? You said before, oh, well, before I didn't know that anything about being a doctor, so I didn't know that I wanted to be a doctor. But now you do, right? So what does that mean? You're gonna grow up, you're gonna go to school and learn all this med school stuff and then come back and be a doctor in your village. Your village has never had a doctor, and now we'll have a doctor, right?
Yes.
I think that's the importance of education here.
February 19th, 1994 was the day we had our school's first graduation ceremony. I was among the first class of 62 students to complete Kopeyia Bloomfield LA Primary School and to enter our junior secondary school. The same day, we officially inaugurated our junior secondary school building, which is our third permanent structure. People came from all over Ghana to join in our celebration. Our region's governor declared that ours is a model school which is setting standards for other Ghanaian schools. We have come a long way since we started building this school from scratch in 1988, and we still have many challenges to meet. Our school population now numbers 750 students and 23 teachers. We have 18 classrooms, yet we will need to build 4 more to accommodate our entire school. We also plan to build a workshop for our junior secondary school vocational studies program and housing for those of our teachers who currently live far away. The Anne M. Martin Library is growing in volumes and is always crowded with readers even at night, thanks to our new generator. So we plan to construct an expanded library building as well. A new shade structure for the women who cook and sell school lunches was completed. We are learning how important it is to eat well to have energy to concentrate in school from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. We started the digging for a fish farm to provide fish for our school lunches to get more protein in our diet.
Another friend of Robert's came and helped to start a girls' club which meets after school and studies health issues. The girls then share their knowledge with all of us by making presentations and putting up posters in every class. The girls' club educates is their motto. Our village would still like to build a clinic to serve the health needs of our school and community. We are learning new farming techniques in our agricultural science classes. The school has its own farm plot where we grow many crops. Some schools in New Jersey have sent us new seeds to try. Since we are a farming community, we would benefit from learning more agricultural techniques from the US.
The seeds of education have been planted in Kopeyia, and the strong roots are producing the hope and ambition to bring development. We are all benefiting from the education of a lifetime. Robert taught us a saying in Ewe, Naya Blodi Medanao. Promise never fails. He says he promises to establish a scholarship fund to bring any Kopeyia student who reaches the university level in Ghana to the USA to study, and that all of you promise to return to Kopeyia after finishing your studies here in order to help the next generation of kids get a strong education. Maybe one day we'll be in the university together. Your friend always, Michelle.
À l'ouest et par la Côte d'Ivoire, l'est et par le Togo, à l'ouest et par la Côte d'Ivoire.